Sam Smith and DJ Qualls! Man in the High Castle is such a great show.
Thank you.
You're so great in it.
Thank you.
I texted your picture to my wife, and she's like, I love that guy.
I've met your wife before.
You have?
Yeah.
And she probably was dismissive because she didn't know you were the star of Man in the High Castle. But look out now. I mean...
JC would never be dismissive.
Say it again?
She would be dismissive.
JC would never be dismissive.
She would never be dismissive. That's true. But now she's going to be very fan-like.
That makes me very happy.
Yes. Well, you're great on the show.
What a great way to start this panel off.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
DJ and Sam, everybody.
Okay, so Sam.
Yes, DJ.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 27 minutes.
Yeah.
Sam has to leave here in 27 minutes.
The train won't wait for me.
Yeah, the train's not waiting for anybody. Hold on, let me do this, because it didn't listen to me. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Everyone set your watches for 3.
Hey Siri, set a timer for 26 minutes and 34 seconds. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like me today. Can somebody else do that? 26 minutes and 13 seconds.
3:29 and 30 seconds.
Yeah. Did you do that? Perfect. Hey guys! How's your weekend been so far? How's your weekend been so far? So, who came to karaoke last night? Wasn't it so fun? I woke up today and I sounded just like the Arthur from Golden Girls. I talked like this. Or Harry Firestein or whatever. I was not sounding well, and I feel much better today. There's nothing worse than waking up hoarse and kind of having a headache and you didn't do anything fun to deserve it. Like, I didn't go out and get drunk. I just entertained. I was a good boy. I went home and did everything I was supposed to do. I brushed my teeth and flossed. I was a good boy. I didn't go out, put on a kilt like I wanted to. Get beat up by a bunch of Scottish people. I didn't do any of that. I was good last night. But I woke up feeling like I'd been hit by a truck, and I feel great. It's probably the 17 Red Bulls I had. You guys are in danger.
You have to fast. He's talking.
Oh, Sam, I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you. I get to see you in 3 weeks. Right?
So your son's graduating from high school.
My son graduates on Wednesday. Stop clapping, it means he's leaving.
There's several graduates here today. Who just graduated or is graduating?
High school or college?
Yeah. Well, it was
Okay,
one.
who knows someone who's graduating high school and college? That's a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people. It's graduation season, isn't it? And wedding season.
I know, no weddings yet. For my
Well, certainly not for your child, but
No,
yeah, a lot
I'm
of
very
people I know
proud
are
of
getting
him.
married.
He's very happy about where he's going to college, and he's grown into a lovely, lovely young man that I love.
Yeah, this is an exciting part of his life.
He's physically still home, but he's already like gone. Like he cannot wait, and that means I did my job.
You've done a great job with him. I love that kid. He is such I told Sam, he's an easy hang. Like, you want to be around him. He's present and engaged, and also just like, whatever's going on is fine. Everything's fine.
He's pretty chill.
He's very chill. I love that. I love the kid.
I kind of like him too.
I told you that a couple of years ago, we were at a show and I didn't have my glasses on. And so I have object permanence problems. If I decide something is something, and that's what it is, or like, for example, if I'm washing dishes and and my brain tells me you're upstairs, if you show up behind me, I do this. For like 10 minutes. Like, Ty literally has to do this before he comes into our room. I'm coming into the room. But like, I ran up to some kid at an elevator. I think we were in Florida, and did this. Hey buddy, wow, you changed quick. Because you said he was going to go exercise, and it wasn't him. It was another teenager that I did this. Hey buddy, you changed really quickly. And he turned around and went like this. And I went, oh my God. I mean, dude, it was awful. I was like, I tried to explain it, and I was just like,
Making it worse.
yeah, making it worse. I'm safe. I don't even watch Disney movies. I'm getting out of here.
Never mind, don't tell your parents.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell them if you want. Wait.
Yep. But the guy's a good kid. Okay, so guys, let's play a little game show, Sam. Shall we play a little The World's Shittiest Game Show?
We should.
I feel like we should. If you've ever played The World's Shittiest Game Show, let me hear some applause. Let me hear some applause if you haven't.
Has anyone here ever won the World's Shittiest Game Show?
Who's won? Is it Stephanie? Oh, you did win. Okay, so here's how the World's Shittiest Game Show goes. I'm gonna pick something crappy from my bag, because I never throw anything away. Actually, Sam gives me a lot of stuff too. And some of it actually is not crappy. Let me look, let's see what I have here.
I try not to give you crappy stuff.
No, hold on. This is...
No, I do give him potential crappy game show prizes.
Okay, this is a Hilton Honors card for my room in Amarillo, Texas. Ooh. Also, I'll sign each of these things, all right?
I don't think they liked it.
Oh yeah, they don't even. What photo op is it? J2L? Oh, Misha. Tell Misha I said hey, the other boys know how I feel about them. Okay, so hold on one second. Let's see what else you could win. You could win... Oh, maybe they're in the other pocket. I pulled out a condom doing this one day. Were you with me?
Don't do that.
I don't know how I even got in there because there's sharp things in my bag and I know better than to store condoms and around sharp things. Okay, let's see what else is in here. I can't find anything, Sam. Oh look, here's a piece of chocolate I got from Turkish Airlines.
That's
Ooh.
it. That's the prize.
Yeah, perfect. And actually, it's very good chocolate. Oh, here's another one. I'm gonna keep that for myself.
I thought you said chalk, and I've been
No,
sitting here going,
chocolate.
wow, in Turkey they give you chalk.
And then this is, let's see, is this for my bank statement?
Ross.
Oh, it's a Ross Dress for Less receipt where I bought my suitcase. I paid $104 for that thing. So luggage has gotten so expensive, Sam. Have you noticed this?
Life is a lot.
It's a lot. Wait, or my personal information. I'll just mark all that out. Anyway, I can sign any one of these things. But
This
here's
one looks like you already signed it.
no, I think they.
Oh no, that's
no, they did that so
that's
I
a you could relax
so I
to
could
leave
get
the
out of the
premises.
store that I didn't steal it, right? Who's gonna? First of all, the suitcase is this tall. Could you imagine the balls on me if I walked out like acting like I paid for it? Anyway, so those are the prizes, and here's how you play the World's Shittiest Game Show. Oh yeah, you guys know. You line up at either one of these microphones. I pick a number between 1 and 387, and right now I'm gonna pick... I got you. Okay, and then every time you engage us, you ask us a question or tell us what's on your heart or make a comment. You can just really say anything. We're both tired and at our most vulnerable, so anything goes. And you make a guess and you give me your name, and whoever wins at the end is closer to the number.
They also have to give their number.
Yeah.
Their name and their number.
Their name and their number.
Yes.
Make a guess at the number, and whoever's closest without... No, you can go over.
You can go over. Whoever's
This is
closest.
not the Price is Right.
Right.
Yeah. Wins a shitty prize. So here's how we start. Ink a bink, a bottle of ink, a cork fell off, and you stink. Hello! Hi, I'm DJ Qualls. Welcome to the World's Shittiest Game Show.
Hi, I'm so glad to be here.
Oh, that makes me happy. You're playing along. I like that. What's your name and your guess at the number?
My name is Levi, and my guess is going to be 62.
You didn't win. Thank you so much. Jokes. I wouldn't do that to you.
All right, I have a question for both of you.
Uh-oh.
You should be scared.
Is it a trick question?
It can be if you want.
Oh.
It's a race.
Okay, let's see who answers
It's a
it
contest.
faster.
Okay.
All right, so,
Ready?
So Sam, I want to know.
Damn it.
I win.
You did win. That was a really easy win for you.
Did Mary Winchester ever do anything that you were just like, why the hell would she do that? Like, I would never have done that in her position.
Somebody's laughing back there because they think Mary did like 70. He had a Bentley. And Mary had been drinking. She came to her senses very quickly. And then, if you recall, she shot him in the face. So that one's okay. We all make mistakes. Um, you know, honestly, I'm sure I could think of something, but it was more like she was 28. Her boys were older than her. She came back to life after 30 years. She had a steep learning curve. And I feel like she did the best she could with each decision as she had to make it. In retrospect, things like maybe talking to the boys about working with the British Men of Letters before she did it. But Winchesters are impulsive and known for doing grand, well-intentioned but potentially misguided things. Mary was not alone in that. But yes, like talking to them ahead of time, and who knows, I don't know, maybe enlisting their help before engaging a Prince of Hell would have been good. But I think she did the best she could with the experience and options she had. You guys don't like that answer. So.
I loved it. I thought it was the best thing I've ever heard.
Thank you.
It was a very well put answer. I think I just asked that because there's a lot of actions that Mary made that I disagreed with.
Okay, give me one, just for curiosity.
Well, the Men of Letters thing, no, the British Men of Letters was the main thing.
Right.
Because keeping secrets never ends well. I mean,
right.
This has been proved time and again for all 15 seasons of the show. People keep secrets and then
That's fair. That's fair. So more about the secret and less about the fact that they had kidnapped Sam or any of that stuff.
Well, that part also wasn't ideal.
So not ideal, but my argument for that is that he was taken and all that bad stuff happened from Tony, who was a single rogue agent. No, and then they murdered her for doing it. So I wasn't in working with her. Mary, and I rescued him, by the way. Both of them needed me, by the way. I'm the only one who didn't get sucked into the trap, like amateurs. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, nice way of avoiding the question.
No, wait.
No, I meant never mind.
The secret part. No, I'm agreeing with the secret part. Anyway, we don't have to dwell on it. I just was curious because I know there's people that disagree with her. I defend her because I had to understand her. I think some of the hate is misguided.
I think that's fair. Thank you.
Thank you. Wait, but it's a contest. What does he have to answer?
Oh, it's okay. You got second place.
Okay. You didn't even place on my game show. I don't know. I can't even remember the number I wrote down. What am I answering?
I wanted to know what exactly it entails when you say that someone has been garthed.
Oh. That means it's over. I'm having the last word. I'm walking away with an explosion behind me and whipping my jacket over my shoulder and hitting myself in the face with it while I'm trying to be a cool guy. It means we're done. You're fired. You're basic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought it meant like, all this time I thought you've been Garth meant like you have been rewarded with my presence for the moment and now I'm out.
No, because their catchphrase came from I'm salting and burning the grave. And because Ginny Greentree was killing a bunch of people and we were going around, I know, she was a bad witch. Surprising. Which is usually so good. And so so I burned her and I did this, you've been Garth. And then they go, doom, 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 doom. And the director goes, put your jacket over your shoulder like a cool guy. And I'm like, watch how cool I am. And I went, and it whipped around and smacked me in the face. And I went, damn it. And that's what they used.
Thank
So
you.
much.
You're welcome. Hello.
Hello.
What's your name and your guess?
My name is Caleb. My guess is 208.
Perfect. Hey Caleb, what's on your heart today for the World Shittiest Game Show?
So, first of all, DJ, you've already answered this, but it's okay. You can answer again if you want. But my question is, if you had to choose a soup or a stew to embody your character, what would it be?
This is a good question. I liked this question. I love a soup or a stew too. I'm a soup person.
I think Mary's chicken noodle, but with the big noodles.
Ooh, okay, very nice.
Practical, protein, easy to find.
Hell yeah.
Like any diner will have it.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much.
What did I say? Vegetable medley?
It is slipping my
Oh,
brain.
no. Baked potato soup, because it's the kind of soup, if you have too much of it, you're like, well, I've had enough of that. And I feel like that Garth could be like that sometimes. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Oh, hey, Max, what's up?
What's your number?
I'm going to stick with 66 this time.
Okay, perfect.
What's your question?
So I don't think that I've asked this before, but how far have you guys come in like your friendship? Like how far have you come in your friendship?
Well, I was his stalker, and finally he was just like, oh God, you're
I
nuts.
put a restraining order out on her, didn't I?
I did for a little bit,
No, we never ever worked together. We didn't know each
Right.
other. We'd see each other occasionally, like at events, I think.
So we had a couple conventions, like 2 conventions where we met, and I think it was either one and then at the second, or the second and then we had 2 and then at the third.
Yeah, I feel like it was the third one.
And we were at Dragon Con, I think.
Yeah, it
And
was
we
that
just,
time.
and we were like, I think we were literally sitting in the car going from like the autograph place to the panel place, and we looked at each other and we were like, oh, there you are.
Oh yeah.
We're friends now.
We had a
We're
friendship
gonna be best
breakthrough
friends.
moment, and then.
And then almost like barely a month later, we were in England together, and then we were both like,
Oh my God, we're best friends.
yeah.
I'm your new best friend. Call me every 5 minutes. And then I had a career thing that just came up out of nowhere, and we had started our friendship. But for some reason, my brain told me that Sam was the only person that, in this entire world that I wanted to ask this question of. And she gave me the most beautiful advice and I was like, oh my God. And I think I said in that text, are we best friends? And you're like, yes. And I'm like, and now we are. Yeah, it's pretty
Forever
great.
and ever.
So when you guys, a couple of shows ago, there were ladies walking around in t-shirts that say the ladies from row H. And they met in row H at one of these shows. So these conventions bring you guys together, but they also bring us together because there are hundreds of actors on Supernatural, and most of us never worked together. I never worked with Ty. I never worked with you. I never worked with. Oh, I did work with Alex. I tried to bite him once when I drank Michael's Grace, and then I nearly drooled on him because the teeth were too big that day, and so I couldn't get my mouth around them. And then the director was like, "Really go for it, DJ!" And I'm doing this. I want to drool on this fool. And I was like, "Please, God, make them call." And then finally they did this, and I went, "Oh my God, I almost drooled on you." And he was like, "Oh, I know, I saw." I mean, but we were both on camera, so we both had to be in it. And he's doing this, and I'm like, please keep bobbing and weaving, because the drool is coming. And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, because it's so unprofessional for an actor to call cut on themselves, unless they're in danger. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank you for that question.
Thank you, Max.
Well, one more thing.
Oh yeah, ask us.
Thank you for the best weekend I've had in months, and happy birthday once again.
Thank you so much, buddy. It's been my pleasure. I love you. Hello.
Hi, I'm Kate.
Hey, Kate.
Hi.
What's your number?
I'm gonna go with, I don't know, 142.
Ooh, 142 is a good guess. I wish I would have picked that.
Ooh, thanks.
Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
I was at karaoke last night. It was really fun.
Thank you.
I've always wanted to go, but I never got the chance, but then I went. So, thanks for that. And thanks for being there last night. So I wanted to, someone might have asked this before, I don't know. But what would Mary Winchester and Garth's go-to karaoke songs? And also, perchance, if your characters did a duet, what they might sing together.
Oh, wow. What do you think Mary Winchester's song would be?
So different from whatever Garth's song would be.
I think Garth would probably do something like Private Dancer. I'm your private dancer. Yes. I can totally see him doing that.
If
He has
Mary
one
would-
beard, all of a sudden he's Tina Turner. I can see him doing that.
I feel like Mary and Garth would be able to compromise on like Fleetwood Mac.
Oh yeah, totally. Completely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something, one of those. Yeah. Because that would be like hard rock, but also singing.
Or a Dixie Chicks song would be good too.
Mary would veto that immediately.
I love that song, Earl Had to Die. Do you know that song? Goodbye, Earl. Yeah, I like that song. Garth maybe would sing that too.
Sam likes Dixie.
Garth and I are a lot alike. We're probably more alike than you and your character are, right? Would you say?
Yeah.
Like we're both like, oh, I love you. Let me make you
and
comfortable.
we like drop a one-liner and bounce like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like thank you. Thank you. Hi. What?
Did you like Mary's wardrobe? Did she dress like all of us hunters? Like she wore the
So
hunter outfit?
originally, the wardrobe person, Carrie, brought me like beautiful, like tailored leather jackets and tailored like little, like pseudo hunter jackets and like nice shirts and tapered jeans with like cool boots with like a little heel that lace up, and I was like, no. My first scene out of the nightgown in the whole show is when Dean finds me in a field. He did not take me to Macy's.
Exactly.
He broke into an Army Navy store and was like,
That'll fit.
and so I said, dress me like Dean. Dress me as Lady Dean. And so we got Timberlands and straight leg jeans and
Yeah, so we
jackets
all
that were too
basically
big.
wore the same type of clothing, right? All the hunters kind of wore the same stuff?
Yeah.
Because that's what I wore.
I mean, when
Flannels
Mary-
and straight leg jeans and a hunter coat.
Right, and I said that too. I was like, I want motorcycle boots, which is what I ended up wearing most of the
Mhm.
time. But when it was cold, I'd wear my Timberlands. But like when Amy Guminik played Mary, the younger Mary, she was in the cute stuff, and I think that's where she.
Oh,
Because it was
right.
the '70s and she was 17. But I was like, I'm gonna want to be in tight things, and it was the best thing that ever happened. I would get like lunch on my pants, or I'd be wrinkled, and I'd show Moira on set. I'd be like, "Ooh," she took care of us, the wardrobe on set, and I'd be like, I got. She's like, it's fine. And I was like, this is heaven, because up until Mary, I was constantly playing like the crying wife of a lawyer in a full silk suit, and during lunch I'd have to like lean instead of sit so I wouldn't wrinkle. And this was like freedom.
Yeah, also killing things and running after things and shooting and running and diving is not fun in tailored clothing.
No, and even some of my straight leg jeans were kind of snug, like girl jeans, and they're like, you're gonna kick a rougarou in the chest. I'm like, no, I'm not.
And you're like this.
I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Am I doing it?
Yeah.
Am I doing it? Pants so tight you can barely blink.
So,
Never been
no,
there.
But I loved it. I loved my wardrobe. I loved it. It was comfortable. I could wear like long johns under it and heating pads and stay warm.
That's what was so
Vancouver's
great.
cold.
Vancouver is cold. The thing is, having clothes that you can wear. Do you know the trick of putting two hot
Yep.
shots on your kidneys and then wrapping an ace bandage around it? Warms your whole body up.
Yep, and on the inside of your wrists.
Yep.
Hot
If-
shots. You know what hot shots are? Yeah. They're
Yeah,
those
those
hot
hand
pads that shake
warmers.
up.
Yeah.
You know,
I use foot warmers. I would put.
Is it bigger?
Yeah, I would use those and just stick those onto my. Well, you have to put a layer of fabric. You have to stick them on the fabric because they'll burn you.
Right.
But man, I've never been colder than I've been in Canada. Most
Damn.
Calgary way worse than Vancouver. Calgary is cold as
That
hell.
will kill you. Oh my god.
I know.
You know, Lizzie, who was Tony, who the aforementioned British Men of Letters person, she worked on Vampire Diaries, and they did the opposite because they filmed in Atlanta and it was so hot that
Oh,
they
yeah.
didn't put heat packs. They put ice packs in their clothes so that nobody would have heat stroke. I was like, that's way worse.
I've never
That's
been
way
swimming in the
worse.
right. You never do anything in the right weather on camera.
Right.
If you're wearing winter coats, it's probably summertime, and if you're swimming, it's probably winter. It's
Correct.
always that way.
Correct. That's their revenge on actors.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, I'm Megan.
Hey, Megan.
What's your number?
282.
All right.
282. That's an aggressive
also a good number.
I like that number.
Aggressive.
What did I write down? What's your question?
My question is for you, DJ. In season 15, episode 10, you and Jensen had that little tap dance number
Yeah.
in the dream sequence, and
Uh-huh.
I wanted to ask what your experience
experience was in learning that tap dance routine?
I wanted to die. The producer strolled past me casually and did this, like months before. He's like, hey, can you dance? And I'm like, yeah. But no, I mean, and then I get there and I went to get I did a fitting. I get to Vancouver, I went to the office to do a fitting, and then he comes out and shows me a 3-minute long choreographed tap dancing routine that was done by professional dancers. And I was like, I can't do that. And they had scheduled 1 hour of rehearsal for that. And I was like, I don't think he said you could dance. I was like, I grew up gay in the South. If I could dance like that, I never would have made it out alive. I don't dance like that out of defense. And so he's like, well, you're gonna learn it. And so then I saw Jensen that night. He's like, it's totally fine. I made them give us several hours into the schedule that we can learn it. And so then Jensen's like, we got this. So he leaves work. We're shooting together that day. He leaves work. It's there 15 minutes before me. I get to the dance stage, and he already knows it. And he used to be a cheerleader. Do you know that? Like, he was a cheerleader in college, right? He was a cheerleader. High school. He was in high school. Yeah.
He played on the sports team, so maybe, I don't know.
No, I think he was a dancer. He was a cheerleader. Have you heard that before? Because I saw photos of him as a cheerleader, and he wasn't cosplaying it. Anyway, homie can do everything, and it's annoying. But he was so patient. He was like, just take your top hat and your straw hat and your cane back to your hotel, and 2 days after knocking over lamps and into door jams, I knew it, and then we filmed it, and it actually looked pretty good. But it's scary. Something exhilarating and beautiful and scary about doing stuff that you don't know how to do.
That was me trying to learn fight choreography.
And when they're patient with you, it makes you learn it.
Right.
But when people
Crush you.
exert pressure or act disappointed in you, it crushes your ability to do anything. When I did Fargo, I had to do a reverse roundhouse kick from a crouch position, and I was like, they showed it to me, and I'm like, are you familiar with my work? I was like, what about me would make you think that I know how to do that? And then Ewan McGregor was there, and he was like, you absolutely can do this. And because Ewan McGregor told me I could, I reverse roundhouse kick like my life depended on it. I knocked a syringe out of somebody's hand, and went like this, boom, 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 high five, motherfuckers. And yeah, if somebody believes in you, it makes you believe in yourself. So believe in yourself and believe in other people.
That's right.
Did you take a guess at the number?
Yes, it was 282.
I knew that.
Thank you.
Hi,
And
Jeff,
you have
leave?
to believe in me leaving right now.
Bye, Sam.
My train, despite all my requests, Amtrak still said they won't wait.
And she's leaving on the midnight train to Georgia. I will see you in Canada. It's going to be the best.
It's going to be almost as good as Boston.
But it won't be as good as Boston.
I love you guys. Thank you for having us.
I'm going to fly safe. Okay, guys. Your turn. What's your name and your guess at the number?
My name is Megan, and my guess is 54.
Megan, that's 2 Megans in a row. 54. What's your question?
So earlier we were talking about graduations. I just graduated college. I got my Bachelor of Science in Education.
Congratulations. Big deal.
I just got a teaching position. I got a brand new apartment, brand new town. Everything is new. I was wondering
That's
if you
awesome.
have any advice for someone just starting out in the world?
This is a time that you'll never ever have again. Enjoy it. Like you've accomplished something. I respect people so much who say who just say they're going to do something and then follow through with it. But also know this: not one decision that you will ever make in your life is unmakeable. If you get into any profession and you're like, I want to change in 10 years, 20 years down the road, you can always change your mind and go in a different direction. So just enjoy where you are now, and if one day you decide you don't enjoy that anymore, stop doing it. Because your happiness is your ultimate responsibility in this whole world. So just be happy and be present. And congratulations. God, I'm glad Sam's gone. What a dead weight. That was a joke. say that about my friend. Plus, I think this is being recorded. Hi.
Hi, my name's Haley, and my guess is 152.
Haley, 152. What do you got for me?
My question for you is, what was your favorite part about doing the Mr. Fizzles scene?
Oh, so Mr. Fizzles, the voice of Mr. Fizzles is the voice. So I got a dog. So when I was doing a movie, and there was a dog breeder in Nashville, like a puppy mill that was busted for like being a puppy mill. And so they had this report on the news. I was shooting in Atlanta, and I saw this, and they're like, we need donations, we need foster families. And I was shooting a lot of movies around the world at that point, like 3 months in every location. And so I'm like, well, I can't have a dog. So I drove up to Nashville on a day off, and I was gonna take a donation, and I'm playing with the dogs, and some of the dogs are pretty in rough shape, because they're inbred, and so this little dog with it's about the size of a Coke can, with a giant head that could barely pick up, and his forehead was flat. And so he came over, and he put his head on my hand and started licking it. And then I was like, and I made a noise, and he looked up and looked right at my face. And they're like, we thought this dog was deaf or non-responsive, and he's not. And so I'm like, what's going on? They're like, he's born with too much water on his brain. He has hydrocephalus. He needs a shunt put in to drain the liquid off. And if he lives, he'll only live to be about 2 years old. He'll never be housebroken. He'll never know his name. And so I went back to Atlanta, and I couldn't stop thinking about him. So I went down, I'm like, is the dog there? And they were like, yeah. So I came and got the dog. This dog pissed on my belongings for 10 years. He did learn his name. He was like having a giant hamster. I loved him more than life itself. He was a vegetarian. Like he was just the weirdest thing. I would take him in public, and people were like, what is that? And like, it's a Chihuahua. They'd be like, are you sure about that? I'm like, yes. His name is George. But anyway, for the first like maybe 6 months, George wouldn't respond. Like I'd be like, hey George, and he wouldn't look up. And then one day I found that voice for some reason, and George looked right in my eyes. So Mr. Fizzle's voice is the only voice that George responded to. I know. So obviously it's a special bond between me and my dog, and so I gave Mr. Fizzles that voice because it's soothing to, I guess, dogs and children. And so the George passed not long after that episode aired, and then like the day before Christmas, Supernatural sent a messenger to my house with Mr. Fizzles, like the real one. And so, yeah, so that's the story behind the voice. It's a very special sock puppet to me. Although my buddy Phil was staying with me for a while after I can't tell you what he did. But anyway, some bad things went down in my buddy's life. And so he was staying with me, and he was dating this girl, and he asked me if I had any methods of birth control, and I was like, yeah, they're in my nightstand. And so he went to get it, and he came out with a sock puppet. He's like, what's this doing in there? I'm like, it's not what you think. This is a purely altruistic, wholesome relationship that I have with this sock puppet that's in my nightstand. Yeah, so that's that. Thank you. Hi.
Hi. My name is Sky.
Sky?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my niece's name. What's your number?
My guess is 177.
177. What's your question or comment, Sky?
So one of my pet peeves in the show is that there's all these characters that are introduced and not killed off yet, that just don't appear in situations that maybe it would have been really great for them to be in.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if there's sort of a plot line situation in the show that Cliff wasn't a part of, that you would have liked for him to be part of, and what would have gone differently with Garth?
Well, originally Garth was supposed to be involved in the Men of Letters storyline, and they wouldn't give me any concrete dates, and then I got offered Man in the High Castle, and I had to take it because it's a regular job. And that's a lot of, I would have loved to have been in Supernatural more. I was on a lot of phone calls, I think, during that period. I think Kevin also went to stay on my boat, Garth's boat, and it's called Fizzle's Folly, I think, is the name of the boat. But originally I had planned to do a lot, but unfortunately the production of Supernatural would be like this: we're gonna use you for 8 episodes in this 8-month period. And I'm like, I can't do that. I have responsibilities. And I have brothers and sisters in college at that point, and I was paying for it. So bills were coming in. So I took Man in High Castle, and I'm glad that I did, because that was an amazing experience too. But I was supposed to be in that, but I gotta tell you, like every time I doubted how they wrote Garth, they proved to me that I was wrong. I was so upset when I became a werewolf. I tried to get the producers to kill my wife so I could go back to hunting, and they were like, we're not doing that. Because I miss my hunter's coat so badly. Like that, putting on that coat, I can't tell you how it makes you feel, but it's pretty incredible. And I wanted to feel that way again. I liked hunting in my own way and being a badass in the way that Garth could be a badass. And failing sometimes, but like, it showed you that he was a human being. And then when they took that away from him, I was worried that he wasn't gonna be human anymore. And they also wrote the character for me directly. And I'm like, well, how are you gonna write me as a werewolf? And they wrote him just the same. And I also thought they were doing it because I couldn't do the Men of Letters storyline. I thought they were doing it to kill me. Because I thought that they were gonna send Dean to kill me. And then they figured a way out of that too. So there's not a lot that could have changed. And the last episode that Garth is in is called The Hero's Journey. It's about him. He gets to be the hero. He gets to hunt one last time. So they found a way for my wife to stay alive and me to get to kill bad things one last time. And I love that. And I think Garth's function on the show, aside from the comedic stuff, was to show the world that there's life beyond this. That this doesn't have to define you, and you can go out and find your happy, and it exists outside of this world of hunting. So yeah, I was proud of that. They did a great job. Thank you. Hello.
Hello, DJ.
Hi. What's your guess?
My guess is 183.
183.
And my question for you is, what was your favorite line as Garth?
My favorite dinosaur?
Your favorite line as Garth?
My favorite what? Line as Garth. I started to say my favorite dinosaur, and I was like, I think it's Stegosaurus. My favorite line is Garth. I mean, obviously, I have a catchphrase, so "You've been Garth" was pretty dope to say. The aftermath was pretty embarrassing, but I think it worked in our favor. I loved the interplay that I had when Dean was acting like a baby, thinking that Bobby's death was only about him, and Garth got to be like, hey, this happened to all of us. This is not just about you. And I think Dean needed that. He needed some tough love from time to time. And you wouldn't expect it to come from a guy like Garth, who's so loving, but he's also very direct. I really, really loved that day. And then, and I think it also deepened my personal relationship with Jensen because it was emotional. And I'm glad they did that because like 6 years later, I had to spend a whole day with my fingers in his mouth. And you kind of want to know somebody pretty well before you have to do that. So out of everybody in the cast, at that point, Jensen was probably the only person whose mouth that I would feel comfortable putting my fingers in. And it was from that day.
Well, thank you for the extra information.
It really isn't comfortable to put your fingers in your friend's mouth. I just want to let you know that in case you didn't know. Hi.
Hi, I'm Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
I kind of forgot what the end number was. I think you said 384 between one.
I don't remember.
Me either.
We'll have to roll the tape back.
Okay, well, so I'm gonna guess 345 because that's me and my kids' favorite numbers together.
Perfect, I love it.
My question for you is, why is Stegosaurus your favorite dinosaur?
I don't know. Isn't the Stegosaurus the one that has the comb around it?
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, it has the comb, right? The spikes on the back, its back, and the spike on the end of its tail. My favorite dinosaur, actually, I think it's called the Dilophosaurus or something like that. It's that one from Jurassic Park that's like this tall, and Dennis Nedry opened the door and it goes and spits goo on his face. That's my favorite, but a lot of people don't know what that is, so I go with the Stegosaurus because they're also kinder. But also, do you know the giant one that's in that valley that has a head like this, but they're herbivores? What are those called? Say it again. A Brachiosaurus? I love those. They're adorable. They're like giant dogs that eat grass.
Oh my god, that's the best. Thank you.
What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite?
I always like Sarah from The Land of 4 Times, and it says she was a Triceratops.
Okay.
I don't know why I liked her so much. I just
Those are really cute
I
too.
misunderstood, and I just really loved her.
Okay, that'll be my second favorite.
Aw. All
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Ava, and my guess is 146.
146. Hey, Ava, what's going on?
Hi, not much. What about you?
I'm chilling. Live my best life.
Nice. So I know you said they're very similar, but did you enjoy playing the human or werewolf version of Garth better?
Playing a werewolf is so embarrassing because to turn into a werewolf, you have to really commit to that. 'Cause if you don't, it won't edit. Here's what it looks like to the people, the camera crew, and everybody beyond the camera. And action. It looks so dumb, but if you don't do it, it doesn't work. So you have people like, what people don't realize is that beyond the camera, there's like 200 people doing things and building things and walking past. So there'll be a guy like this. And you have to do it. It's part of it. Yeah, it was much harder turning into a werewolf than just being a person. Except for the day where I was in a coma and I had to escape the hospital wearing just my underwear in front of Jared